And a big, big, big congrats on Uncle Frank, you guys. It's a sweet and heartfelt film about finding your truth.
Yeah.
Aw. Now let's begin with you, Miss Lois. It's such an honor talking to you. What got you interested in joining the cast of Uncle Frank as Aunt Butch?
Well, Alan Ball asked me. That's what happened. And I had worked with him before, so it's easy to say, oh, yes. He sent me this lovely script, asked me to play Aunt Butch, which meant something to him when he was a little boy and growing up. And, and sent a list of actors that I thought, of course, what a pleasure. So.
Oh. Yeah, and one of those actors, of course, the lovely Miss Judy, fabulous as always. And this time as Kitty Bledsoe. What got you interested in your character?
So what got me into my
Interested in your character.
Oh, I mean, Alan, like everyone I'm sure is answering the question the same. I mean, when Alan Ball asks you to do a movie that he wrote loosely based on his own story, you're like, yeah. I was excited to work with him. And then he just kept, like Lois said, he kept saying like, oh, and this person's doing it. Oh, and this person said they would do it. And you're like, oh my God, like just Alan would have been enough. But then you have this cast that is so incredible.
Oh, yeah. And Uncle Frank is a lot of things, right? I mean, it's a family drama, a road trip movie, a coming of age and coming out story. And it's hard to combine all of those and make a cohesive story. Yet this works. Don't you agree?
Yes. Yeah. We've described the movie in all those ways.
Absolutely right. Yes. When you put it that way, that's quite an accomplishment.
I know.
All of that work. Yes.
Well, and there's one scene I want to talk to you guys about because, I mean, I love the writing here, the dialogue. When your character, Miss Lois, told Uncle Frank that he will go to hell, he held your hand and said, I know that's the best thing you can do. And that speaks volumes to me, right? About it's there's a little bit of acceptance in the 1970s, if you may, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, there is this. That's a good word, acceptance. Actually, a lot of acceptance is required for such a story, and from an awful lot of people for so many stories. Oh, it makes you it makes you very much want to be part of telling this story and of having this story heard and digested. Yes.
Oh, do you agree, Miss Judy?
Oh, I totally agree. I love that. I love the idea of the word acceptance. Yeah, because I think, what it's, the story of Uncle Frank, I mean, he's looking for acceptance from his family, but like he also in that moment you described is so accepting of his Aunt Butch, and that is hard to do for a person, for anyone, and it shows like how far he's come, to get to this point.
Yeah, and you know what, really, as an LGBT, as a member of the LGBT, I think that a movie like this is important to be seen right now so we could see the lives of those people before us, right? From the 1970s, so we can appreciate what we have right now. Don't you guys agree?
Yes,
Absolutely.
and how far there is to go still, that there's still people who can't be honest with their families about what their lifestyle choices are, and that is heartbreaking. And it's always so important to show them that there is a community of people out there for them,
Well, yes. There's so many people who can't be relaxed because they're attacked and treated badly. And maybe a film like this can help break up that ice jam a little bit. Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely correct. Fingers crossed on that. And once again, a big, big, big congrats on Uncle Frank. It's a charming road trip movie about families, secrets, and finding happiness.
Oh, thanks, Manny.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
How do you get that background?
Google.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
Bye, Manny.